Hello. Excuse me. Let's try that again. Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I'm here to do a love reading for Virgo, wherever you have that in your chart. Um, and it's my intention there's something in here for everyone, but please, if it doesn't resonate, don't try and make it fit. I have lots of other videos on my channel, and most of them are timeless, just like this one. And I'm going to be looking at you and your person. Maybe you haven't met them yet. Maybe you have. But yeah, we're going to see what we see. I'm going to start by picking a couple cards from the Angelic Messenger deck. And oh yeah, and roles can be reversed. All right. Sorry, I'm a little bit low energy today. I went to bed late last night and I feel like I have a hangover. It's really weird. I did not drink alcohol last night. I drank kava. Kava. Maybe I have a kava hangover. Is there such a thing? Anyway, bear with me, my fellow Virgos. All right, and happy Halloween to you. My readings are timeless, but obviously, I'm doing this on Halloween. So let's see. So on your side, we have vulnerability. Okay, that's good. It's good to be vulnerable. That's where true strength lies, is in your vulnerability. And your person, well, they have desire. It's interesting because vulnerability also makes me think of, like, we Virgos, we tend to like to be in control. To relinquish control, we have to make ourselves vulnerable, or better to say, we need to be willing to relinquish control to make ourselves vulnerable. We don't like that all the time. But somebody's got their eye on you, Virgo. There's a lot of desire here. Let's find out what's going on with this. I'm going to start with the good tarot. What do we got for your side? You have vulnerability. What's vulnerability about? What does this mean to you? Messenger of fire. Allowing yourself to be authentic to who you are. The messenger of fire can be very, very spirited, very feisty, as you can, Virgo. But the messenger of fire is also, it's about innovation. It's about being inspired by something. By how do I even? I'm sorry, I am having trouble getting this out. Being creatively inspired to do something. Also, you have Four of Earth. So, remaining grounded as you let yourself be free, basically. I have this image of, like, opening the cage, the bird cage, letting yourself out, and yet you're still tethered somehow, but you're not trapped. You're just you're remaining. I don't know, maybe you're an earthbound bird. Maybe you're an ostrich, an emu, something. But ultimately, this is creating stability for yourself as you follow your passion. Following your passion is requiring you to be vulnerable. You got to put yourself out there. You got to do something that isn't totally comfortable for you. But as long as you stay in this grounded place, you'll be just fine, I believe. On your person side, what's this desire about? What's Virgo's person? What is this desire? Why are they feeling this? Messenger of Earth. Let me get one more before I speak to this. Um, Fool. um, right away, I kind of get that this is you. Your person desires you. You are someone who is you're very practical, methodical in what you do. You are willing to put in effort um, to get what you want. You understand that good things take time and effort, and and you have a lot of integrity with how you show up and how you do things. And your person, um, this is a big turn on for them. Apparently, they really like this about you, and they want this new beginning. The Fool. It's all about being spontaneous, taking a leap of faith. Um, just kind of not even really planning, not just going for it. You have lit a fire for them. You have lit a fire for them. Yeah, and maybe through you just being you and making yourself vulnerable, that in itself is very um intriguing or compelling for your person, because again, strength our true strength lies in being vulnerable, and it's the people who are truly vulnerable that we are typically drawn to. When people put up a front and act very what's the word, like, there's a word that I really want to say and it's not coming to me. It starts with a P. Pretentious. People are pretentious and yeah, they're putting on airs, and you can kind of tell. And you're like, yeah, no thanks. Or some, or whatever, you're just like, this is me. It's endearing. People really like that. This person in particular really likes that. I want to stick with this deck. I want to keep going with the good tarot. Itchy nose. Itchy nose. Okay. Oh my god. Hey, kitty, why don't you lay down? Hey, yeah, you're being crazy. Calm down, sweet girl. Um, yeah. Sorry. Okay. So I'm curious how you feel about your person. How do you feel about this person? Do you I'm curious if you even know they exist. They certainly know you do. um, Eight of Air. Gaining clarity from releasing yourself from denial. Seeing the bigger picture. Um, Gaining a new perspective. You have a tendency to get caught up in your mind. To we are the overthinkers of the world, along with our Gemini friends. Um, but you're kind of moving beyond that. You're allowing yourself to maybe use your ability to analyze and figure things out, um, to help boost you up. Um, this is how you feel about your person. So you're seeing clearly that this person is, I feel like you are aware of them. You may know who this person is. This is a card of synchronicity meets destiny. That things are lining up in a certain way that feels really, really good, really positive. Things are moving in a positive direction now that you're seeing more clearly than you had in the past. How does your person feel about you? Yeah, the Two of Cups. Your person, they They are probably in love with you, or as close as one can come to that. I don't know that you two have been together before. It doesn't seem that way. Um, but they're very into you. They like you a lot. They see that you two are very similar, that there's this harmony, this kind of flow that you two have together. Soulmate. They think you're their soulmate. And they want this new beginning with you, and they see the potential for prosperity. They're very focused on that, on the abundance that they know they can have with you. Not necessarily financially speaking, but just all the physical good things, of being together, like very rooted in the physical world. Oh, I just saw 1111, and there's one person watching, so there's 5 ones. That's cool. Okay, so I someone walked off with one of my decks, my Oracle Tarot deck last night. It was very sad. One doesn't, it's not cool. You don't walk off someone's deck. Jeez. Anyway, so I'm not using that today. Let's go to the Osho Zen and see what the Osho Zen has to say. I'm curious, what what has happened in the past up to this point from your perspective. Now you have the Fool. Okay. You were ready for some kind of new beginning, ready to take a leap of faith. So at the very least, you knew about this person. Can't tell if you were if anything actually came of it. But you were just like, ooh, you were really into them, and you were looking at the beauty, and you just felt really like free and youthful and just ready to have a new beginning. And because of this here, it's how you feel about them. You gained some clarity about the situation. I think you realized that this person was not who you thought they were. Hmm. Because, yeah, releasing yourself from denial. Okay. What else happened in the past? Politics. Seven of Clouds. Seven of Swords. Deception. Oh, fun times. Don't we love dealing with deceptive people, keeping us on our toes? Yeah. And you were so focused on your fantasy, on your idea, or how this person presented themselves. You're like, that's a really nice face. I like that smile. They they must be just a great person. How they presented themselves really like drew you in. And here they are behind the mask with the rattlesnake, and it's like, and you couldn't see it. They're probably really good at that front that they were putting up. Vulnerability, my goodness. So maybe you found yourself feeling very vulnerable after dealing with this person. And it makes me think that the fortune's wheel is you. Once you gain the clarity, you probably started to retreat. You probably started to pull your energy back because you were just like, wait, what? No, thank you. No. You're gonna be deceptive. Like, here I was, like, ready to offer you flowers in the world, and no. And that's actually been working in your favor, or is going to work in your favor. That's, you know, getting yourself aligned with what's actually right for you. On your person's side, this is how this is from their perspective, what happened in the recent past up to this point. Intensity. moving towards the light with tremendous intensity. And there's a lot of energy here. Very laser focused. Lots of desire. Um, reaching, reaching for what they wanted. I think moving towards you. When someone comes at you with that much energy, and we have these two cards have similar colors, up in the sky, and it's like all this color. This is what it pulled, it sucked you in. You're like, wow, okay, okay, yeah, sure. Hello, I like you. It feels good when someone comes at you with all that energy sometimes. Um, and your person has maturity. I think meeting you, it was like it set something off in them where they began to blossom, because out here it still looks like winter. We still have the barren trees, and it makes me think that this is what they were dealing with in their life, that things seem just kind of cold and desolate, and um, no growth, and it just and then meeting you was just like it was like this awakening, this blossoming, um, and maturity. Maybe they're the kind of person that is kind of not so mature, not so they're a little more childish, whatever, however they were showing up, and here you come along and you're just like, very grounded and mature just in how you show up, and you do have a lot of integrity, and um you have a certain way of being that it kind of woke this person up. And no, what? Uh, it's funny because it's such a skewed thing here, because you discovered the mask. Meanwhile, meeting you was actually helping them to become a better person. But what about that? I mean, um, what do you think about your person? I mean, we kind of see your perspective from what happened in the past. What do you think about them right now? We're going to look at the Dreaming Way Tarot. 10 of Pentacles. Well, you see them as someone who could potentially bring you long-term fulfillment, prosperity, happiness, um, connection. All these people are together and they're collaborating, and you're not totally put off by what's going on behind the mask. Maybe because you're aware of this maturing process that they're going through. How else do you think about them? 8 of Wands. That they're very passionate, they're very intense, um, throwing a lot of energy your way, maybe communicating with you in a very passionate or intense way. I just had the thought, and I have to say this. We're asking what you think about your person. 10 of Pentacles can be a card of marriage, can be a card of connection, the kind of family life. And your person, you may have found out that they were with someone else, that they were married, that they were pretending to be single. And then, whoops, nope. And they just have so much desire for you. They were kind of like, oh, yeah, by the way, I forgot about that little detail. Um, So I don't know. Take it as it resonates. On your person side, what do they think about you? Tower. You walked away. You created a major tower for them. I think that you were just like, I am not, I am not putting up with this. You crazy mask wearing you. Um, and you probably cut it off. You probably were like, mm-mm, hell to the hell to the hell no. And how they else they think about you is the Empress. This was a crushing blow for them. Crushing because they see you as the Empress. They have you on such a high pedestal. Um, you you are so inspiring to them. You are so nurturing and loving and kind and fertile. Like you have these great ideas, and maybe they want to like have a family with you. Like they see you as like the ideal mother, someone that um they would want to have kids with, or merge your families together, whatever it is. But you are you are the end all be all for them. And ouch, ouch. They just lost their dream come true. I don't know. I don't know what the timeline is here, but I'll tell you, your person is super bummed. Um, so let me look at, oh yeah, let me look at my black deck. I want to find out, what are your person's intentions? Yeah, yeah, that's a good one. What are your person's intentions towards you now? The Fool. We get the Fool again. Holy moly. Your your person, they they want to have this new beginning with you. They they want this so badly. They want to take this leap of faith. They're just, throw a caution out the window. Just let's go. Let's start this journey. Yesterday would have been great. Um oh my goodness. This is their intentions. Their intentions towards you. And the 5 of Cups. They feel really bad. They feel really remorseful. They see that they knocked down, you had a lot to offer and they squandered it quite a lot. There's still a couple cups standing. Um and those couple cups standing, they really want to try to make it up to you. But they feel really bad. They do. They feel really bad. They know they hurt you. They know they didn't show up correct. And I think they want to apologize. I think they have a huge apology for you. Be like, come on, Virgo, please forgive me. Let's just have this new beginning. I love you. You're my Empress. Yeah. All right. What are your intentions towards them? Well, apparently you're seriously considering this. Because you see that they've matured. You see that, probably their sneaky, deceitful ways were typically that kind of behavior comes from um, childhood wounds, essentially. And you're aware of this because you are mature and you see things um, oftentimes where people can't, or in a way that people can't. because you're so good at analyzing and figuring things out. You can see the bigger picture. You can see the details and the bigger picture. Like you're really good at, yeah. And this person, despite how they hurt you, how much they hurt you, and you walking away, you still you still have feelings for them. They still do something for you. And if they're willing to make an effort, that's good enough in your book. And the sun to me is also about a new beginning because of the baby or the child, the young child on the horse, and just like, let's go ride that white horse, huh? Shall we? Shall we? What are your intentions? Also, temperance. You want to take this slowly. You're not gonna as quickly and intensely as they're coming towards you. You're like, I just gonna like hang out here and just see how things play out. Hold back, everything in moderation. um, let your person prove themselves to you. Lots of patience. You're cultivating. You're flexing that patience muscle. And you're gonna wait and see if they're true to their word. Um, I want to look at the Guardian Tarot. This is my newest deck, and I'm so drawn to this deck, and it's a very earthy deck, so I feel like it's really appropriate for you. And the cards in this deck, well, better to say the way that she created this deck, the cards have a slightly different meaning than what they would normally. So I'll pick the cards and I'll read a little what the outcome is from this point. You have Three of Cups, which typically is about coming together, celebrating, um, in enjoying one another. The Three of Cups in the book is it says life is an adventure, live it without remorse. Yeah. And I think you're open. You're not about holding grudges. You're like, hey, if you're willing to atone for your crazy ways, I still have feelings, and why not? Life's short. Maybe if you can be good to me, if you can prove yourself this time, sounds good to me. Which is very grown up of you, very mature of you, Virgo. I keep saying it. You're awesome. And you also have this is your outcome. You have the Lovers. Uh-huh. Yeah. This is about loving yourself and having enough to give to someone else. It's that reciprocal love, that mutual thing between people. Um, you do recognize this person as your soulmate, and they do make you happy. They do. On your person side, what's the outcome? Five of Pentacles. They are still feeling bad. They may kind of beat themselves up for a while, realizing that they almost squandered um, the this beautiful once in a lifetime connection. And we have the flower here. Oh, and there's a little child here as well. They almost squandered this connection with the mother of their child or um, stepmom of their child. Anyway, let's see. Five of Pentacles says, hold on to the flame, even if it is an external inspiration that burns within to carry you through the obstacles that seem to keep growing around you, each issue piling higher than the last. Keep true to your beliefs And in each day, take a step closer to resolution and out of the current dynamics. Yeah. Yep. They are every day, they're taking a step closer to you to um, making things right between the two of you. And also on their side, we have the Six of Wands, which is often which is pretty much a card of victory and success and happiness. In the book, just give me a moment, let me find it. We have, as this card appears in a reading, it signifies that now is the time to pull away from the security that has grounded you. You have learned your lessons, developed your skills, and are ready to step forward. Those who support and love you will continue to cheer and support your progress. And yeah, basically your person has had the Fool come up twice, which is completely walking away from any kind of security and just, following the inspiration, following that love, and you're there to support them. And oh my god, this person is lucky beyond belief. I do not use that word lightly. I don't believe in luck, but they're certainly feeling that way because you're actually like, all right, I'll give you a chance. All right. And they're like, sweet, sweet. Thank you, Virgo. They're so in love with you. Oh my God, seriously. Let me finish off. I just want to finish off with some oracle cards real quick. I think I'm gonna do. Let me just finish with the spirit animal oracle. It's appropriate deck for you. On your side, we have parrot spirit. Watch your words. Watch your words. Um, Even though you may be forgiving this person, you probably haven't forgotten everything, and there's probably still a part of you that is a little bit like, yeah, but you said and did da 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 da. Um, and you might, I don't know, there may be times when you're triggered and you want to go off on them. And so just, like, you can say what you need to say, but you can be kind when you do it. On your person side, we have mouse spirit, tend to the small things. This is tying up all those loose ends and, doing the little things to make you happy. Being focused on the details of building this connection back up, which is great. Huge wake up call for them and for you as well. You know that this is the person for you. And what a great thing to know. I mean, who knows long term, we don't know what's gonna happen, but for now, this is you're going for it. You guys are coming together, and it's gonna I think it's gonna be really good because your person is like, they are stepping up the way you need, the way you want, the way you deserve. So, yay, Virgo! There's your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you well in this journey, this connection, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share.